don't want gays in the military. That's an ideology that political warfare to it. And then this poem has something to do with an ideology. And this poem is entitled 9/11 USA Terrorism, That Terrible Day, for straight, celibate, lesbian, and gay. In other words, a war was going on 9/11. And then regardless of whether your sex or whatever sexual preference, you were having problems dealing with individuals who said, we don't want gays in the military. See, that's an ideology. So here's the point. 9/11, that terrible day for New York City and the Pentagon and the USA, for the world. Hate, racism, and ethnic cleansing were displayed by terrorists on that day. The attempt to bring American dignity down struck on that day by terrorists who aided people in the Twin Towers in New York and in the Pentagon, and if there were innocent children, they themselves would also be killed in the storm of the terrorist vote. The American people, with all the problems about freedom and rights of all, straight, celibate, lesbian, and gay, we all somehow decided to wake up and fight terrorists on 9/11, which was a terrible day for straight, celibate, lesbian, and gay. Gay, lesbian, celibate, or straight did not mean a thing, because we as free people knew and could discern what terrorism meant, while it inhibits freedom, and what freedom stands for, and what freedom means. So, it is a violent form of rebellion against freedom, and embellishes death for those who practice it, while sending each believer in it on a suicide mission that the status quo can hide before they have to go on their suicide mission or disappear, as Osama bin Laden had done. They do not want to look like cowards while killing innocent children, animals, insects, people, and their own people in the process, as they avoid suicide themselves, only hurting their own people's dignity and pride by negligence of what they perpetuate themselves. Terrorism is totally against free will, of which God has allocated to each one of us, so that any person can go to heaven or hell. Some people say, I know I'm going to hell. And they are. They know what they have done to hurt and not to help other people, and could have helped and did not do that, directly or indirectly. Terrorism, in its definition, is determined to rebel heaven to fully embrace hell. People do it directly or indirectly. There is no middle ground in terrorism, because it is completely unsound, destroying freedom worldwide in every village, hut, home, castle, mansion, tent, and town. ideology, political warfare. There's war and ideologies is constantly going on 24/7. Fox News and then MSNBC. Constant battle with words. Political warfare. Who's involved? We see that straight, lesbian, celibate, and gay are involved in this deal here. For warfare, we have to include something that's very important in any society, and it never is left out, no matter what. No matter what. And what is never left out is peace and justice. Regardless of how terrible or great politicians is, in political warfare there is sometimes peace, and then there is justice. We have the chief justices. So we got people looking out to see if justice is being served, regardless of how one politician criticizes another politician. There will be peace and there will be justice, even in bickering, whether it be the Congress or the Senate or the President, whomever. And here's this poem. This poem is entitled Peace and Justice. Peace is a part of you and me, even though sometimes we flee. Justice comes back due to the uncalled for attack. Peace be with you, my friends, and my enemies too. Justice will be served through understanding of the spoken word when it is heard. Peace is lovely and so very sweet. Peace is simply completely sublime and unique. Peace is a treat for mercy to eat. Peace is also a treat when it is combined in justice and truth for us all. This statement applies to our old and our youth. And sometimes we have a party or go to a ball, having fun, brings peace to us all. Justice is served through debate of words heard and evidence of all the facts to make justice or injustice somewhat a fact, wrong, right, but exact. Peace and justice are two of a kind, and I am your peace and justice keeper, and you are mine. Peace and justice in a friendship or love relationship can turn the relationship into something that is sublime and will stand the test of time. We can have peace and justice by being seekers of peace with one another, as we are sisters and brothers. We can have peace with animals, plants, water, and all of God's creation and all of mankind, and that is what makes peace and justice as fine as aged, expensive cheese and wine. Peace and justice, even in political warfare. There has to be peace and justice. Is always watching there. In political warfare. injustice.